Hey mates, as a lot of you know, I'm a huge 21 Pilots fan. My mother even called me a 21 Pilots freak yesterday, and so I kind of have to say this. 10 years ago, my finger just cracked. 10 years ago today, December 29th in 2009, 21 Pilots released their first album, the Self-Titled album. So we have had a decade of 21 Pilots. 21 Pilots turns a decade old today. And this band, they've helped a lot of people out, including me, and it's very incredible how powerful music can really be, and they really showed the world that, well, maybe not the world, but a fair chunk of the world. So today, I'm just gonna go over my favorite, like, worst to favorite albums in my opinion that they've made. I've never hated a 21 Pilots song. I love all of their songs. There's never been a 21 Pilots song where I just didn't like, which is it. Maybe I am a freak if I like them that much, but who cares? They're a really talented band. So they have 5 albums. The Self-Titled, which was 2009. The Regional at Best, which was 2011. Vessel, which I'm pretty sure was 2013. Blurryface was 2015, and the newest one was Trench, which was 2018. So those are the 5 albums I'm gonna rank, just in my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours in the comment section. Like, if you heard them, I'll link the albums in the description or the comment section if you want to hear them. But starting off with number 5. Now I don't hate this album, alright? Just because it's well, I'm going worst to best. So number 5 is the Blurryface record. I mean, it's a CD, but I like to say record for some reason. Now, this album it's my this was the album that actually got me into the band. I remember in 2015, or I think it was 2016. It was either 2015 or 2016. I heard the song Stressed Out, which is number 2 on this album, on the radio when Mom and I were on a road trip. And it really was a very powerful song to me because it basically described what I was feeling, especially at that time. So my friend, we share an Apple account, so he got some of the Vessel tracks. So I heard some of the Vessel tracks. I was like, okay, this band, I like this band. I'm actually gonna like listen to them more, and that's how I got into it by the song Stressed Out. So this is my least listened to album. This is the one I just don't listen to as much as the other ones that are coming up. The lyrics are great. Like, the lyrics are very nice, especially in Stressed Out and Polarized. I really like the song Polarized. Doubt is really good too. I think my favorite song from this album is either Stressed Out, of course, or it's a tough pick. Message Man is really good too. It's either Stressed Out or Hometown. Hometown is just such a nice. It's a very nice. It has more melody. It feels like it has more melody than some of the songs on here. But yeah, number 5 is Blurryface. Number 4, I don't have a CD of it. I just have it on my iTunes. It's Vessel, which this album was really. I like how they thought the lyrics in the album are deep and dark, but the music is playful, which it kind of has like a message to it. It's like people disguise their feelings by pretending to be happy and all that, even though like deep inside they're feeling bad, and so he turned that kind of feeling into music with lyrics being sad and dark, not all of them, but and the music being overall pretty cheerful and playful. So Vessel, I think my favorite song from Vessel is either Ode to Sleep or Holding On to You. I find Screen is also very nice, but Ode to Sleep was just it's very I heard it. I first heard it on a road trip, and I was like, this wasn't the same time as Stressed Out though. This was a little bit after, and my friend, I was talking to him on the phone about it, and he's like, this band is awesome. They have like this song. It's like it's all dark and powerful, and then it goes to this cheerful vibe, and then so we got into that. So Ode to Sleep was probably my favorite on the Vessel album. Number 3 is Regional at Best, which some of the Regional at Best songs, Regional at Best was their last album they made without a studio. They didn't have like a record label at the time. Vessel was their first record label. Sorry, I had a stroke. My favorite song from Regional at Best. First, I just want to say Regional at Best. The reason why I like it more than Vessel is that it feels more personal. It feels like it's more into his life and how like all of what's going on. It's more personal but simplistic at the same time through some songs. There's a lot of good songs in there. I say my favorite is either Tree or Forest. Sorry, Forest. Or oh man, I think yeah, I'd have to say Forest. Forest was probably my favorite song on that album. And I have to make this quick because I don't have a lot of memory space on my iPod, which is eh. So number 2 is Self-Titled, and as you see, my mother kindly gave me this Self-Titled blanket, which the Self-Titled album was their first album, so. And the cover of the blanket looks pretty similar to the one on the album, which makes sense. Very soft, but this is the album I actually found myself listening to the most. Like I listen to this album more than Trench. I had a stroke again. And I have 2 favorite songs in this record. First off, whenever they do piano and strings, just piano in general, instantly love it. Like 21 Pilots, Tyler Joseph is really great at making piano music and with the strings. And actually, here's a little fact, some of you might not have known this, but Josh Dunn, the drummer now, wasn't even in the band when they made the Self-Titled album. It was 2 other guys. One was a bass player, and the drummer's name was Chris. I can't remember the bass. I think his name was Nicholas. I can't remember. And but yeah, my favorite song. I have 2 favorite songs from this album. My favorite song for the music part is "Oh Miss Believer." Just piano and strings. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful song. I recommend it if you like piano and string music. But my favorite song with my favorite message is "A Car Torture Death." The message in that song. The core message is just it hits, dude. It hits. So yeah, it's a very enjoyable album. There's a lot of interesting parts. Like it's mainly a piano ballad, but they have a lot of interesting elements with the album that make it interesting. And the lyrics are great to listen to as well. Like they fit well with the music. So now you probably guessed the favorite album, which is Trench. And the reason why this album is my favorite is like not only is the music and the lyrics great, the mixing on this album is absolutely top notch. Like it's mixed so well. And when I first heard it came out like on YouTube at like 12 o'clock at night, and I spent till like 3 a.m. just listening to the songs over and over. I was so excited, and I bought the songs. Well, my friend bought the songs since we share an account, and I just downloaded them on mine. And I had the whole album on repeat for like months. It was great. When I first heard "Cut My Lip" is probably my favorite. When I first heard that song, that was like it's a weird feeling, but it was like so great. "Leave the City" is probably one of my favorite like piano ballad type songs that they've done. It's just it makes me think of so many things. Like all these albums make me think of other different things and all that. And what I really like about this band is that, okay, a little personal story. It was around 2015. I always thought that writing deep and sad lyrics was like I always asked myself, I was like, is this okay? Like, is it okay to actually write lyrics that aren't happy? But like this band has done that, and they're bringing more alert to mental illness, which is a rising problem, and we can only hope that people focus on that more because it's increasing, and it makes me sad, to be honest. But God bless this band, God bless the fan base, and God bless you for watching this video. I appreciate it. Let me know once again your favorite, your ranking on the 21 Pilots albums, sorry. And I'd love to hear them, and I'll link the albums in the comment section if you want to hear them. So thank you, and I'll see you later.
This is music, that's why we're here. It's music. All different kinds of music, but we all use music because to make things make sense at moments at a time. I want you to use this music, use this show, use this festival for whatever it is you need.